Hey guys, and hello friends, new and old, and welcome back to my channel. It's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop. Woo, almost Wednesday. It's not almost Wednesday. What? Let's try that again. It's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop. Thursday evening edition. Boop, boop, Debsy. Hey everybody, it's almost Wednesday. No, it's almost Friday. But I hope everybody is doing great, and I am back, baby, because last night I watched not one, but 2 episodes of The Real Housewives. First of all, I watched the Beverly Hills ladies. Then I watched the season premiere of Ladies of Salt Lake City. I will be making a video on that probably tomorrow because I want to rewatch it. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, let's get into it. It is the next to the last show of this season. I'm going to touch on just one thing before I get into the main meat of the episode tonight. And the other thing that was going on was Erica, they showed her talking with her therapist, and she didn't have any makeup on, and she was crying, and she, part of me thought, okay, this is nice to see her vulnerable because, okay, maybe she's learning something. But then I thought, listen, I don't know about that. Is she just doing this for damage control? That's what I'm wondering. A little bit later on, she met up with Sutton. Sutton had her over, and Sutton, being the Southern lady that she is, she served sweet tea. I think she had some wine, but she had some Popeye's chicken. So listen, Sutton, if you ever want to invite me over, I will certainly drink your sweet tea, and I absolutely will eat some Popeye's fried chicken because Popeye's doesn't play with their chicken. So Sutton had her over to try and like smooth everything over. She basically told her, hey, listen, you got to stop lashing out, and you have to have a little bit more compassion. Erica said that her trigger word is the V word. We all know what that is. The word that she can't say actually exists until the court tells her it exists. So I don't know. That was kind of nice to see. But once again, I myself feel like it's damage control, and maybe she's, but I hope not. She had said that she needs to just let go of it all, let it all go. So we'll see. So listen, the main meat of this episode was Kathy, Rinna, what happened in Aspen, and Kyle. So, Erica had a pretty mess pop up for her hair extensions. So it was outside, there was hair hanging around, people came in with their stylist, they tried it on, and then for 10 seconds, and then they sat around and talked about, of course, what else, but Kathy's apparent meltdown in Aspen. Dorit said Kathy called her and she said she's not proud of her behavior. She apologized. Dorit told her, hey, listen, that's great, but you really need to apologize to Rinna. So that was Rinna's cue to just not let go of the mouse and just let it just go in and talk about it. So she then goes in and they talk about how like Kathy went and did an Instagram live. Apparently Lisa said she was lying, and then she off camera shows a text from Kathy that Kathy sent to Rinna saying, can you please stay quiet about all of this? And this goes deeper than and silence is golden, and I'm remaining silent, and this and that. And all the girls then talk about her behavior. The funny thing was, one of the things besides people refusing to do the conga was that Kathy asked the DJ to play Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, and he was like, no. And that, I guess that made her just explode. So if you see Kathy Hilton out, just do the conga and play Billie Jean. I don't know. So, Rinna then goes in and says, oh, I wonder if she was set off by the fact that I didn't try her tequila, and I tried the 818 tequila that's from her, as she liked to scream, that's from her friend Kendall Jenner, who doesn't even follow her on Instagram. Funny. They're friends though. And then she goes and says she doesn't think it's because of the tequila. She thinks it's because she's jealous of the Kardashians. I'm not even gonna say anything on that because, okay, so later on in the episode, Kathy visits Kyle. Kathy goes over to Kyle, and during this visit, Kathy does say that she doesn't like the fact that Kyle during the whole Aspen trip was like making fun of her clothes and her shoes and her bag, and she just didn't like that. And Kathy then had said, listen, I'm sorry. Kathy apologized and took accountability for what she did. She apologized quite a few times. And she had said that, you know, she never should have said those things. And Kyle said that Kathy has said things about her before, but the reason why this got her so upset this time was because she had never said it in front of her friends or in front of people. And then Kathy they went back and forth and talked. Kathy had said that she needs to make more time for her family, that Kyle needs to make more time for family. Kyle said she does, but when someone wrongs her, she likes to keep them at a distance, including her family. Kathy then told Kyle that, you know, she's very proud of her, and Kyle was saying, you know, I never feel like I've done good enough as a mother, as a mother, as a friend, as a sister. And she said, I'm proud of you. I've always been proud of you, and Mom would be proud of you. And then Kyle broke down and had said, you know, that means the world to her because her parents, when they were alive, were her biggest cheerleaders. And now that they're gone, she feels like she didn't have anything. And it was real nice. They hugged it out, and it seemed like everything was going well. Like she had said, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you know, I want to work on getting past this, and everything was nice. End. But no. She then said, Kathy had said she reached out and she talked to everybody except Erica, because Erica she didn't apologize to Erica or anything, because Erica didn't hear anything and wasn't there, you know, whatever. But Rinna was, and Rinna isn't answering her calls. And she said, well, if you want to talk to her, Kyle said, if you want to talk to her, she's coming over here now. How much do you want to bet that Kathy didn't call and say, I'm going to come over, I want to talk? And Kyle was like, okay. And then as soon as she hung up, was like, I'm going to come on over. My sister's coming. Now, why? I guarantee you that's what happened. So everything was nice. In walks the devil herself, AKA Rinna, Lisa Rinna. So, you know, Rinna comes in. Kathy apologizes once again. Kathy's done nothing but apologize this entire episode. Every time she's been on screen this episode, which wasn't that much, except at the end, she apologized. She took accountability for everything. And Rin tells Kathy she needs to get help. Like, she needs to get serious professional help because of things that she said. And Kathy then said, you know, and Rinna said, you said a lot of things, a lot of terrible things about this beautiful woman here, your sister, and the ladies. And Kathy reminded Rinna that she has been unkind herself. So what does Rinna say? Rinna says, oh, you want to go there. And then Rinna brings up this problem that she had with Kim Richards, like seasons ago, long ago. I remember that. Those were the seasons when Rinna had to go over after Kim Richards because of her drinking problem, saying she's at the brink of death, she's almost going to die, and this and that. You know, she had it in for Kim Richards. And good for Kathy. Because what did Kathy do? Kathy then brings up Amsterdam, 2014. When Lisa Rinna, once again, I'll remind everybody, when Lisa Rinna, when instead of acting like a grown damn adult, what does she do? When Kim Richards says, let's talk about the husband, what does Lisa Rinna do? Lisa Rinna picks up a glass, throws it at Kim Richards, and then lunges at her to choke her. So really, you're shook. You're shook up by all this stuff that Kathy Hilton says. Please don't act like you have not done the same thing. She didn't throw a wine glass at anybody. No, don't you dare. So next week is the finale. It looks like next week, Kyle may finally tell Rinna, hey, listen, I want to move on with my sister. I want to start the healing process and I want to forgive her. I want to move on from this. But it really looks like Rinna and possibly Erica don't want to let it go. And also the question of who is leaking all this information from parties and from Aspen to the press. So who knows? And then after that is the reunion. So, all right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed, and it's great to be back making bigger videos. And so everybody have a great evening. If you are anywhere near the path of Hurricane Ian, please stay safe. And I'm sending my love and prayers and positivity out to you guys. But if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. And everybody have a great night. And I love you guys. Bye.